Hey, Bluey!
Hey, Dad. Come on, Bingo's out the back.
G'day, you cheeky dogs. Today we're going to be talking about the future of Bingo and if she actually becomes an archaeologist just like her father Bandit.
Dr. Bandit Healer, fresh from the field to discuss his latest archaeological discovery.
Behold, the only known fossil of the first dog to walk upright, the ancestor of us all.
Now, in case you didn't know, Bandit is, yes, officially an archaeologist. It says so on his information page. We have seen clips of him in the episode Curry Quest, where he's gone on an archaeological expedition.
Dad, are you flying away to the airport tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I am.
How long are you gone for?
Just 6 weeks.
How long is 6 weeks?
It's 6 weekends?
Oh, that's forever!
There's also actually an official Bluey short called Archaeology showing Bandit making a discovery and everything like that. And so then how does this tie in with Bingo? Well, of course, in the new episode Surprise, we see a flash forward scene and we see all of the characters except for Bingo in real life. So everyone else has grown up. Bluey looks to be around her mid to late 30s, but Bingo we only find out is out the back.
Come on, Bingo's out the back.
Oh, the house is looking good.
Thanks. Can you believe Dad almost sold it?
Are you ever gonna let that go?
However, we do see 2 pictures of her up on the wall. The first one at Bluey's graduation for university, and the second one of her at Rapa Nui, aka Easter Island. And that's where this theory comes in, because of course, going to Easter Island is quite a big deal from Australia. It is very far away. It's not like your typical, I just would go there on a whim kind of thing. And so it did make me wonder that perhaps maybe Bingo might have followed in the footsteps of her father. And there is a little bit of precedence for this because of course she did grow up in the Healer house, which is covered in artifacts, everything from fossils to pictures of archaeological discoveries to just all the little bits and pieces about history all around the house. And of course, maybe listening to her dad's stories about it inspired her. And even some of the nicknames that Bingo uses are sometimes historical or mythological as well. For example, in the episode Relax, she calls herself Olympia.
Did you enjoy that spa bath, Olympia? Oh yes, Melinda. I certainly did.
As well as in the episode The Creek, she calls herself Cassiopeia.
This mud pack will make you very beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Cassiopeia.
There you go. Oh, I'm out of mud.
And we do know that Bingo does go on to graduate from university with a degree because, of course, in the flash forward scene of Daddy Drop-Off, we see her and Leela with their graduation caps on holding their diplomas.
Bingo is my friend now. And I hope we're friends forever and ever and ever.
And I mentioned this in my last surprise Easter egg video as well about the fact that in Australia, when you're wearing those little caps and holding a degree, that's not for high school, that's for university. We don't do that for high school in Queensland. So yes, I do think it's very plausible that perhaps she did end up getting a degree in archaeology and following in her father's footsteps and becoming an archaeologist, and perhaps she went to Rapa Nui for that reason to study the Moai statues. Now, of course, I should point out that maybe she was just traveling, or maybe she was traveling for a different type of job.
Passports.
You need our passports? Hang on, they're in my backpack. Yow! Sorry, mate.
Jeremy, no!
Now, of course, we've had a couple of episodes in the past that show that Bingo does like the idea of traveling far from her family. For example, in the episode Sleepy Time, that's all about her going on an adventure, but also in the episode Flat Pack, where it sort of hints at the idea of her growing up and going out to travel into the world as well.
But I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm all grown up. Oh, okay. Look, Mum, I built a spaceship to go and explore space. Oh, you're always such a clever thing. Bye, Mum. Thanks for looking after me.
We also know that Chili and Bandit do love to go backpacking and of course told the girls many stories about it, so perhaps Bingo as well also wanted to replicate that and go backpacking as well by herself.
What's backpacking? It's where you go on holiday and you carry everything you own in big backpacks. Can we play it? Yeah! We can be the backpacks. And Mum and Dad have to carry us around. Yeah!
Or, like I mentioned, perhaps she did still go there for work, but not as an archaeologist, as something else. So there again could be 2 reasons she could be there. She could be there as an entomologist, which of course is the study of bugs, and we know that Bingo absolutely loves bugs.
Bullet to bug on the wall, ding ching. No one to love him at all, ding ching. No one to tickle his toes, ding ching. No one to blow his nose.
We also saw that she won a science award, it seems, with Leela in that flash forward scene and Daddy drop off. So again, perhaps this does indicate that she has a more scientific based background. So perhaps she did decide to go to Easter Island because she wanted to study the effects of tourism on the local ecosystem and try and help it.
Daddy, come and see. Oh, goodbye. Have fun. I miss you.
The other reason, of course, is that maybe she's there as a travel doctor or a travel nurse.
Thank you, Doctor. My schnoz feels great.
Just keep it on for 6 months. See ya.
Again, we do know that Bingo has quite the affinity for the medical field as well. She loves to play doctor, like in the episode Doctor.
Out you come. Beautiful, Doctor. Just keep the bandages on for 11 years. Choose a lollipop.
She also loves to be a very caring and kind nurse, just like we saw in the episode Hospital.
Leave it with me.
Okay, nurse.
And even in the episode Christmas Swim, her present that she's super excited about is, of course, a doctor's bag.
What is it? Yes, a doctor's bag.
So it is very possible that perhaps she is there for a different reason as well. But something that I think is really cool from the episode Surprise is the fact that her and Bluey's storylines kind of switch.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Children.
What?
So I'm going to hide somewhere in the house. And when I shout ready,
Whoa,
to come into our
kids,
baby.
one at a time.
And I'm going to be hiding and
Because at the start we see that Bluey is the one who wants to go on that kind of adventure style game.
I'm going to shoot you with this.
Whereas Bingo is the one that wants to stay home and play with the kids.
I've had another baby.
Jeez, Araya, you're pumping these things out.
However, in the flash forward scene, what we see of Bingo and Bluey has been switched. Instead, we see Bluey coming to the house with her child. So she's playing with her child and her family. And the only image we get of Bingo is her out on an adventure in a different country. And so I do love that that theme of the story is also sort of hidden in there as well, that you might want something when you're a child, but that could be completely different to what you want when you're an adult, and that's totally okay to change your mind and change pathways along the way.
What do you need stubby coolers for?
I'm having children.
Oh, good one.
Will I have children when I grow up?
Maybe. Depends if you want them.
But, cheeky dogs, let me know in that comment section down below. Do you think Bingo grows up to become an archaeologist? Do you think she grows up to be an entomologist, a travel doctor, travel nurse? Literally anything? Let me know in that comment section down below. I love reading your comments on these Bluey Theory videos. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and bell for notifications so you know whenever I release any other Bluey videos.
Got it?
Got it.
But until then, I have picked you cheeky dogs out a few other videos that maybe you'd like to watch, and I'll see you all in another video. Mwah! Bye!